What is up, guys? So today we're actually going to be doing a the It tutorial, I guess. I actually was on an It binge and it is Halloween, so I decided to go ahead and do this It tutorial. It's gonna be pretty easy and pretty easy. I looked at a couple of YouTube tutorials and I found something that was kind of similar to what I wanted to do, so I'm gonna do that but kind of revamp it a little bit. So let me know what you guys think, and yeah, we're gonna kick off the tutorial. The first thing I want to do is my brows. I am just going to be doing just like a regular normal brow. This is going to be a glam type of It look. So yeah, that's pretty much what it is. Right now I have contacts in, and these are the contacts that are from TTY or something like that, or TTDI. TTDI. It's from the contact company that I actually did a review on, and if you guys do want to see that review, just go ahead and click the link up there. You'll see the review, and those are the same contacts that I actually wore. I thought that since this was kind of like a Halloween look, it would be great to put in contacts, you know? So the first thing I'm going to do is knock out my brows, and for my brows, I am just doing a very simple, similar brow that normally I do. So these brows are basically my everyday brow type of thing. Nothing really too strange about it, nothing too crazy. It's just my everyday brow. If you guys do want to see how I do my brows, like in detail, I will leave a link up here as well, so you guys can go ahead and check that out. And let me know what you guys think. So yeah. Okay, so my brows are kind of done. I just basically filled them in, and what I like to do is I like to kind of brush my brows out, or brush in the actual I guess brow stuff. Just basically brush it just to make it kind of more realistic, I guess, or blended. Yeah, I guess that's the right word. Make it more just blended a little bit. And yeah, that's what I'm doing right there. And now I'm going to go ahead and conceal my brows. And what I'm using to conceal my brow is the this is the Pro Conceal and Correct palette in the shade Dark by MAC, and it looks just like this. It is kind of dirty. I had this bad boy for a while. I probably need to get a new one, but it's still kicking, so I'm still using it. And I use this this shade right here at the, well, hold on, let me open it up for you guys. I use this shade right here to actually highlight or conceal my brows. Alright, so as you can see, my brows are concealed, and I like to take my finger and kind of blend it downward. You can use a brush if you want, but I just like using my finger just to kind of blend that down and blend it out correctly. Alright, now I'm going to conceal my entire lids, and what I'm going to use for the concealer, I'm going to use kind of like a darker concealer because I am going to be using a dark eyeshadow. If you are going to use a lighter eyeshadow, if you want to, go ahead and use a lighter concealer. But this is the Fenty Beauty 450 concealer. I'm just going to use this and put it on my lids. Alright, so I put the concealer on. The next thing I'm going to do is use this Real Techniques brush. It is the pointed foundation brush. And I'm going to go ahead and spread that concealer all over my lid. Just like that. And then now I'm going to go ahead and set my concealer, and I'm going to be using the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder, which is just like this. Hello?
Hey, Tika.
Yeah.
I can get you a 4x4, but you just want a wrap?
Yeah, I'll get a wrap.
I got you. I'm gonna save one for you.
Alright, cool. Thank you. Aw, my little brother actually decided to get me a 4x4 because he's working at Wendy's right now, just so that y'all know. So he's a Wendy's person, and he just hooked me up with the 4x4, baby. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and take that Laura Mercier translucent setting powder, and I'm going to go... Whoa. Ooh. So much powder, what? go ahead and place this on my lids. Just like that. So guys, I'm gonna go in with the Juvia's Place palettes. I'm gonna be using these two palettes right here. I am going to use, let's start off with the Masquerade mini palette. I'm gonna go ahead and use Zulu, which is this dark brown, this brown shade that's here at the bottom. So I dust off the excess, and I'm just gonna go ahead and place this directly in my crease. Alright, so I put that Ida shade into my crease. Now to darken up my crease a little bit, I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna go ahead and use, I can't really see it because it's like messed up, but it's gonna be this shade right here. I'm gonna place this into my crease. It darkens it up just a bit, so that's fine. Yeah, I'll go ahead and use this. I'm just using just a fluffy blending brush, and I'm just applying this into my crease and just deepening up that crease. Now I'm going to go in and I'm going to be using this black eyeliner by Maybelline Master Kale, I think it's called. And I'm going to put this onto my lids. And this is going to give me just that really dark base for my eyeshadow. So I normally like putting a darker, I normally like putting a darker base onto my lids just to get that pigment to stand out even more. Yeah, I'll use this flat brush. So I'm gonna use a flat brush just to pretty much blend it all out. Alright, so to apply the eyeshadow, what I'm gonna use this palette right here. It's a Saharian palette by Juvia's Place. And I'm gonna use this shade here. This is Chad, which is this really dark black shade. I'm gonna put this onto my lids and then use a really clean blending brush and then blend it outwards and create kind of like a messy look a little bit, but messy but glam, if that makes sense. Just look at what I'm doing and then you guys could understand. Alright, so I have that dark, you see how that dark looks? So now what I'm going to do is I want to kind of put a little bit of gold in the middle to kind of get, whoa, my camera is moving. Yeah, I want to put a little bit of gold in the middle just to kind of change it up a little bit, make it more kind of glammy look. So I'm going to go into, actually let me see what color I'm going to use. So I'm going to use the Sahara Juvia's Place palette. And I'm going to use this shade right here. I think this is like a really cool spooky shade. This shade right here, which is Kia. And I'm going to place this in the center of my lid. Alright, so I am done with the eyes. Now off camera, I'm going to go ahead and put on my lashes. And then we're going to do the whole face. Alright guys, so I actually put on my lashes. As you see, now I'm going to do my entire face. The first thing I'm gonna do is prime my Alright, the first thing I'm gonna do is prime my face, and I'm gonna be using the Becca Evermatte Poreless Perfecting Primer. And with this bad boy right here, I like to mainly focus on my nose. Just for right now, for this video purpose, I'm just gonna apply this directly onto my nose and just blend it out onto my cheeks. Because those are the places that gets oily so quickly, so badly, and it sucks so much. For my face, what I'm going to be using is the Fenty Beauty. This is the 440. This is a little bit lighter than my skin tone because I kind of want to have a little palish look, or like pale, sickly, ghostly, I guess, type of look. Alright, now what I'm going to do, like, I look completely pale. Like, look at my skin tone compared to this. I look real pale. And this is like the look that I want to go, kind of pale, white, kind of ghostly a little bit. Now I'm going to use, I'm going to contour under, not contour. Wow, it's a long night. I am going to go ahead and put my concealer on, and this is the Kat Von D concealer. This is in the shade Neutral, which is a D35. I'm going to apply this onto, oh wow, what the heck? Alright, so I'm going to use the Kat Von D concealer, and I'm going to go ahead and apply this just like that. Look how light that is. Oh my god. I'm going to be using the Laura Mercier setting translucent setting powder, and I'm going to apply this directly on top of my concealer. Alright, so while that concealer actually activates and gets ready, I'm going to go ahead and contour. And normally what I use to contour is the Fenty Beauty, and this is the Espresso shade. This is looking pretty crazy, guys. I know it looks light and crazy, but it's going to work. It's going to blend it, I'm telling you. So I'm going to go ahead and use this and contour. Alright, so the contour is on. Now I'm going to go ahead and highlight underneath the contour. I'm going to be using the same powder. This is the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. And I'll put this directly underneath, just like that. Now I'm going to use just a regular fluffy powder brush and brush off all of this excess. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to set my entire face. I'm going to be using the Black Opal Deluxe Setting Powder, and I use this normally for my makeup routine. This is going to bring back a little bit of warmth, hopefully, to my face. My face is looking kind of crazy, but it should work out. It should be alright. Now I'm going to go ahead back in with the Chad color because I want to finish underneath my eyes. So I'm going to go back in with Chad and place it underneath my eyes and kind of smudge it out, make it look a little crazy. So now I am going to apply a highlighter, and the highlighter I want to apply is, I'm going to use this shade here. I'm not sure what this is, but this is a Zulu palette by Juvia's Place. I'm going to use this shade down here. There you go. I'm going to use this shade right here and apply this into my inner tear duct. Now I'm going to go ahead and do the little thingamabobbers. And I want to make it a dark red color, but first I'm actually going to be using... hold on a second. Alright, I want to use a very thin brown pencil first just to trace exactly where those little spike thingies are going. And then I'm going to do red and then a little bit shaded black on the outside. So we'll see. So I like to start off kind of like at the corner of my mouth and then kind of guesstimate how it would go up to my eye. Just like that. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'm gonna make it darker in a minute, and then I'm going to do the spike right here. I don't know if you guys can see that, and then I'm gonna do another spike like right here as well. Now I'm going to go ahead and deepen that red a little bit, and hopefully it would go through. Alright, so now just to darken up that look a little bit, what I wanted to do, I'm going to use this really dark red, and this is the, what is this? This is the Fenty Beauty Drizelda lipstick. I'm going to use this red just to make this really dark. Hopefully this works, I'm not sure. To apply it, I'm going to be using a just a regular brush, because you don't want to apply it using the actual lipstick because it is probably going to be looking kind of crazy. So I'm going to take my time and apply this and use the brush. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do my lips. I'm going to go ahead and line my lips. I'm gonna use this same this same lipstick for my lips, and then I'm going to line it with maybe like a black lip liner and then kind of blend it in a little bit. Actually, let me line it with the black lip liner first. And now I'm going to go ahead and use the same Fenty Beauty and apply this to my lips. Alright, now I'm going to go in with a really small brush, and I'm going to be using black just to darken the outsides of the look. And I'm going to use, this is the Chad color, this is the Chad eyeshadow right here. Just a little bit darken outside, and then probably even using a little bit of maybe a bright shimmery shade to kind of bring out the little, I don't know what you call these things, the evil little things on his face. What I'm going to do instead is just apply a little bit of highlighter onto the nose, and I'm going to go into the Zulu palette, and this is this shade, the same shade that I used already, and I'm going to apply this directly onto my nose. Just to brighten that up a bit. And onto my forehead. Just like that, just to give it a little shimmer. Put on my chin as well. So guys, this is the final look. Please let me know what you guys think. If you do love this look, go ahead and give it a big old fat old nasty old thumbs up. Also guys, don't forget to go ahead and smash that subscribe button, because I need subscribers, yo. Like, I need subscribers, bro. Thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Also, have an amazing happy Halloween, guys, and I love you guys. Mwah. Bye.